What's up, guys? Today we're dealing with a conspiracy theorist. These people are really annoying, so I'm just gonna get into it.
Okay, so before we begin, I just want to make this really clear. You right now have the option to click out of this video if you do not want your childhood to be ruined.
Now, your childhood is not gonna be ruined because we're going over this. Alright, let's go back.
We're going to go ahead and discuss this 2002 cartoon animation, Max and Ruby. Now, this childhood-friendly cartoon animation was projected on Nick Jr., and this is personally one of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid. So what possibly could be so sick and twisted about Max and Ruby? Well, let me go into further detail. Max and Ruby is about two bunnies, Max being a determined 3-year-old and his older sister, who is Ruby, a patient, goal-oriented, and sometimes restrictive 7-year-old. According to Wells, the creator of Max and Ruby, the series shows the relationship between Ruby and Max and the universal nature of sibling relationships. Now, digging a little further into Max and Ruby is based on the books by Rosemary Wells, who created it. She said that the relationship between the two bunnies is based on her own children when they were 7 and 3 years old. Now, I know this doesn't make any sense right now, but trust me, it will. So if you watch the show, you know that Max and Ruby are home alone. They don't have their parents around. So this could mean that they're either orphans or they're just home alone for an incredibly inappropriate periods of time.
No. Actually, that is not true. Nah, just kidding. It is. The parents left because something along the lines of children do better when they're alone, problem solving, something like that. I can't necessarily recall it.
Because we never see the parents, right? Well, there's an actual explanation. Rosemary Wells told Nick Jr., quote unquote, "We don't see Max and Ruby's parents because I believe that kids resolve their issues and conflicts differently when they're on their own." But
yeah, that.
However, people say that you don't see the parents in Max and Ruby because they died in a car accident on their way to go pick up Ruby from Bunny Scouts.
Oh, also, since I'm debunking this, I thought I'd just bring that up. Nothing in this video is to be ruled out as true or false. But I'm doing it anyway.
Max happened to be in the car and survived the accident, but suffered from brain injuries, hensing the reason why he's always messing up in the show and why Ruby has to always look after him. Now,
no, Max is 3, plus he's autistic.
If it's not convincing enough that Max and Ruby's parents died in a car accident, if you look a little closer into the show, you can see that Max is always playing with ambulance and police car toys. And this would be because after the accident, when Max came to, all he had seen and noticed were ambulances and police cars assisting with the scene of the accident.
Okay. Okay, who bought it? Like, who? The parents are dead. They couldn't have bought it. Quote unquote dead. I don't know, maybe he had those toys before the accident. I don't know, just a thought.
Another question that a lot of people, and I'm probably sure that you probably clicked on this video for a reason, is why is Max mute? Before we get into that, we're just going to discuss Ruby for a little bit. Ruby has OCD, and though that she doesn't really show it in the show, we could pretty much just go off the fact that
yeah, she does have OCD.
Ruby does things in a certain manner, similar to people with OCD. Now, moving on to Max, it's said to believe that Max is autistic, but unfortunately, there's nothing or any evidence to support that Max is autistic at all.
Oh my god! The creators confirmed he's autistic.
Now, the reason why Max is mute, it's said to believe that Max is mute due to the car accident causing him that brain injury that happened, causing Max the inability to talk.
Oof. Not being able to talk, I don't know. Maybe because he's 3!
But however, if you look a little bit closer and you just listen a little bit, you will notice that Max is not entirely 100% mute.
Yeah, he's a 3-year-old. They rarely talk like that.
In some episodes, probably 8 out of 10 episodes, Max will walk up to Ruby with an item and say it. So he would say something like monster or pie.
Party.
He's a toddler. That's what they do.
No, Max.
So this leads us to believe that Max is not 100% mute, but he still doesn't talk. He barely talks. Now, why is that? Could it possibly be because of the car accident? Being a 3-year-old in a car accident watching your parents pass away is a little traumatizing. Well, as much as I hope it would be that, unfortunately it's not. And like I've said before, you can totally click away from this video so your childhood will not be ruined.
Yeah, trigger warning. I'll give you these seconds to, click off, because, It's gonna include some very nasty stuff.
But if you're still watching, or listening, or streaming, wherever it might be, and you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment down your thoughts, because we're about to get into it. And for the record, don't go ahead and go saying, oh, you ruined my childhood, I can't believe you, why would you do this? Surprisingly enough, a lot of people have requested this conspiracy theory. And I mean, who knows, it might not even be a conspiracy theory. Remember, this is based off the creators to younger children. This could be real, I don't know. So if you're still here, I'm not going to prolong it any longer. Have you ever wondered why Max plays with the superhero Super Bunny so much and he wants to be just like him?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because kids like superheroes. Ugh. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a kid myself. I'm just a 12-year-old. But ooh.
Okay, I don't know why I agreed to do these videos for you guys.
I don't know what I get to do these videos.
If you're wondering why Max is mute most of the time, Max is mute because their grandmother molested him at a young age and he is so traumatized that he created Super Bunny as an imaginary hero to somehow save him from his life. Well,
Sorry for moaning my mic, but I can't stand these theories, bro. Like, come on.
well, there it is. There you go. Your childhood is now ruined. Well, I don't know.
So ruined, even though everything you said in the video was false.
It ruined it for me. Actually, go ahead and comment down in the comment section if your childhood is now ruined, knowing this information. Also, if you guys don't know, Max and Ruby is back, but now we have the parents that are involved. So let me know if you guys...
Oh, wow. There it is. You contradicted yourself. They aren't dead after all.
watch it, or if you've seen it on YouTube, and let me know what you guys think about it.
Wow, so he just confirmed they aren't dead, despite, bringing up the car crash theory, but we won't get into that.
Personally, me, I watched like 10 seconds of it and I clicked out of it. I prefer it without the parents.
Box. Whatever it is, I bet it's heavy.
Oh yeah, the happy ending is so bad. Oh, haha. Reboots are so bad, bro. The show is back with a different art style in a way that I don't like it. Even though it's a mediocre kids show, it's not meant for my age. It's still bad. Oh wow, his dad is alive. Would you look at that?
I'm strong.
You sure are, Space Bunny Max. Girls, can you
See, he's talking, he's standing, he seems perfectly fine.
hold the door open?
Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. So if you guys liked it, go ahead and leave a thumbs up.
No, I did not like this. As a matter of fact, you don't deserve this. I feel bad for those 2.1k people. Anyways, that was it. Bye.